Welcome to the Dharma Drops weekly community card drawing. I hope you'll join me for a cup of tea. This is in the little drippy pot. You can actually grab one of these in the Dharma Drops podcast shop. Just a quick heads up, they're almost sold out. But in any case, that's not the point of this video, but I am having my regular tea. As I mentioned, I think earlier this week, after a cup 2 of coffee, I'm wrecked. And I've had like 2.5 cups of coffee this morning, and I feel like I'm going a little crazy. The truth is, I was probably crazy before that second cup of coffee. But anyway, for those of you who are new to the Dharma Drops card drawings and the card readings, here's what happens. Every week, I post a video of me shuffling and drawing the cards and then presenting what the card is that I drew. Then together, we create some sort of meaning or some sort of reading for this card. So the reason I do this is sometimes I have a really clear sense of what the cards mean, at least to me, but other times I don't really know. And honestly, they mean something different for everybody. Last week, I had a really hard time writing the card reading, but thank goodness for the Dharma Drops community, because one community member left a comment on Instagram about what the card meant to her, and it suddenly made sense to me. So we can create this together. After all, that's what this is about. We get to learn from each other because we are friends and a community. This week's card reading is coming from the Astrology card deck. This is available in the Dharma Drops podcast shop at dharmadropspodcast.com. And I actually did a review of these cards earlier in the week. You can get a link for that video below, so you can check it out and see the cards and how I use them in my morning ritual. Okay, but let's go ahead and get into the card drawing. Okay, let's shuffle these cards. So, if you know some magic tricks to shuffling, let me know. I'm not really great at shuffling, but we're gonna do the best I can. And honestly, I actually haven't even shuffled these cards yet because I've been using them to understand my birth chart. So I've been trying to keep them in order. So who knows what's gonna happen here? I guess that's the point, right? Whoa, see what I'm talking about? Look at my messy shuffling. Okay, so now we'll break the card deck into 3. Place them in one pile. Whoops, drop everything in the process. I like to straighten them up. That's the Virgo in me. And we'll pull one. Ooh, we got the Trine card. So as you can see, this card is the Trine card, and it is looking at gifts, resources, talents, harmonious expansion, and fluidity. So according to my understanding, Trine means threefold or triple. So in astrology, it means something a little more favorable, which is good because I found in my own chart the other day, I have a lot of squares, which I think is opposition, right? But now we're looking at favorable qualities. And most specifically from my understanding, these are favorable qualities when 2 planets are in synchronicity with each other. And now whether or not you want to think about the planets in terms of the trine and in synchronicity, I think we can think of this in terms of synchronicity in our lives. The trine aspect shows that 2 things are working in the same agenda and want the same outcome. So how can we bring 2 parts of our lives together into a single outcome? So let me know what that means for you in the comments below. And then I'm going to put the card reading together and it'll be on the blog at dharmadropspodcast.com on Friday, February 28th. All right, that's it for this card drawing. See you next week.